Today we'll talk about the Australian share market in ideal conditions. Many people feel all at sea when it comes to the Australian share market. The Australian share market, in simple terms, is an exchange that allows you to buy shares in a company, which means effectively you're a part owner of that company. The more shares you buy, the greater your level of ownership in that company. The return you get depends on how the company performs over time. Your return comes from the growth in the share price and the income you receive from the share during the time in which you own the share. The Australian share market consists of approximately 1,800 listed companies, and amongst those there are some great companies, but also some very ordinary companies that should be avoided at all costs. There are also many great businesses that are not listed on the stock exchange, that are privately owned. The Australian share market is dominated by the largest 20 companies, with these making up around 90% of the share market. And this list contains many household names, such as the major banks, Telstra, Woolworths and BHP. The Australian share market is divided into various sectors, which are known as global industry classification standards. These are standards that are applied in all developed markets of the world and enable a comparison to be made between the various sectors in the various markets. These GICS, or global industry classification standards, are energy, materials, industrial, consumer discretionary, consumer staples, healthcare, financials, information technology, telecommunication and utilities. Each of these sectors performs differently depending on the economic conditions. For example, in a bear market, healthcare and consumer staples, which are seen as defensive sectors, will generally outperform. Our market is really dominated by two sectors, financials and materials, which account for over 60% of the market. If you have any questions in relation to investing in the Australian share market, don't hesitate to call us. It can be a tricky path, and there are many traps that the unsuspecting can fall in.